Hello everybody. Sounds like a really crap children's presenter, doesn't it? Hello everybody, with a little puppet. But anyway, no, hello everyone. It's me, I'm back to do a review. It has been a bloody long while since I've done one of these, so I'm probably really rusty. I haven't got any WD-40, but let's give it a go and see how this works. So today I am not reviewing a horror film. Most of you that watch this channel usually are used to me reviewing horror films and all this, that and the other. But today I want to talk to you about a film that we went to watch recently at a secret screening at Cineworld. So basically the secret screening is exactly what it says on the tin. You pay, you rock up, you don't know what you're going to watch. Could be anything from a horror, comedy, drama, whatever. But anyway, we went down there, we went to sit down, got all ready, and this film popped up called I Swear, and that's what we was going to watch. And I'll be honest with you, it really isn't my sort of choice of film. If I was to see it advertised or whatever, it's not something I'd go to the cinema and watch. But I'll tell you now, I'm so fucking glad this was the film that we watched. It was absolutely fantastic. So this is a film. It's called I Swear. It's about a guy who's got Tourette's. And back in the day, you know, in the early 80s, he found out he had this condition. He didn't know what it was at the time, so he was very alienated against his peers, and everyone kind of like was confused about him, and Tourette's really wasn't understood about. But he had Tourette's, and this is a true story. The guy's called John Davidson. There was an old documentary on BBC. I don't know whether many people saw it, but because I remember watching it thinking, I know about this guy. I've freaking seen him somewhere. But it was the same guy that was in this BBC documentary years ago that I watched. But this film is his life. It's his battles and his struggles of what he went through over the years, not understanding what Tourette's was when he first found out he had it, and people not understanding about his Tourette's. And I tell you what, this film here, it fucking gripped, man. It really does pull at your heartstrings, and it made you feel sorry for him. But to see the transition, so over the years he then got to teach people about Tourette's, and people learnt about Tourette's even more. He was honoured by the Queen, and to see that this documentary I watched years ago about just some guy that had Tourette's, and everybody thought it was funny because you're walking up the road swearing, or you got these tics, and it was so nice to see how well this guy has done over the years and how much he's been able to educate people about these conditions. There's so many conditions out there that are misdiagnosed and people don't know about, that are now coming out of the woodwork more often. But this guy, John Davidson, he started the ball rolling on Tourette's. He really did. And like I said, this film is funny in places. It's heartwarming. It nearly brought a tear to my eye, for God's sake. And I don't cry at films, but this one nearly did it. It was close, but it was so nice and heartwarming, and it was brilliant. It was a great film. Like, I'm so glad it wasn't a horror film or an action film. I'm so glad it was this film that they popped up on the secret screening. Else I wouldn't have watched it. But I highly recommend. It's out on I think it's out on October the 10th in the cinemas. Like I say, we got lucky to see it early. But genuinely, if you get the chance to go and see this film at the cinema, go and watch it on the big screen. Don't watch it at home. Don't wait for it to come out. Go and support it in the cinema. The cinemas need the people in there as well. For me, every time I go, it's getting quieter and quieter. You can hear a noise in the background. If you can hear it, it's my daughter. She's playing on Roblox. She's making some crazy noise. She's playing with one of her friends. But anyway, go and check this film out at the cinema. It really is heartwarming. For me, I usually rate these films, and I'm going to rate it. I'm going to give this one a massive fat 10 out of 10. I would sit at home and watch it as much as I could. I might even possibly go back and watch it in the cinema again. I enjoyed it that much. But yeah, hats off to everybody. The actors in this film. At one point, I actually thought, oh my God, they've actually got actors that have got Tourette's and put in this film. But they haven't. They just absolutely nailed it. It was brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Yeah, highly recommend it. Anyway, it is good to be back to do another review. I'm going to be doing some more. Hopefully I get caught up in work and stuff like that, and lots going on in my head, you know, I'm a bit of a Fruit Loop. But I am back to do some reviews. I've missed them. I've missed you guys watching them. Anyway, thank you for watching this. If you want to subscribe, please do. If you don't, I do completely understand. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.